Okay folks, this will be a challenging one. I don't know how this one's going to come off. We'll soon find out. Let's see what we can do with it. Okay, let's see what this is. I've done quite a few of these. It is a soft drink can or a energy drink. So I'll just slowly roll it. It's a V berry, sugar-free berry twist. Trying to stay on a bit of a diet by having as much sugar-free as we can. Pardon pun, can, sorry folks. So we're just going to put it on the glass like so, that piece there. Just line it up nicely and we'll get it rolling, literally rolling. It's rolled off onto a bit of an angle, but that might be all right. Looks good on an angle sometimes. Yeah, that angle looks quite okay. It looks really quite special. Much better than not having an angle. That's come up a treat. That's the main area and the colours are flashing around. So we're going to make this into something interesting. Don't know how big we're going to make it. Going to put it on 100. And let's just retire this to the recycle. So that was a good first off piece. I'm just going to try and put the V in the main section, main part of the frame, so to speak. Maybe I could darken it a little bit. Let's see how we go. Yeah, that looks interesting, but it looks too horizontal. We do want it more of a slanted more piece. We want it to look more slanted, like down diagonal, rather than straight across, which we've just done. Don't know how that's looked. Yeah, that looks, again, it's interesting, but at the same time it still looks a bit too horizontal. I want it more of a slant. That looks really quite nice, that part there, but looking promising. So we're going to do another one. Yeah, that looks more slanty. That looks better actually. Maybe we could use it. We've got that ugly void. Wondering if we're going to use it. If we're going to use this piece. I think that's, where's the centre of the job going to be? I just can't decide, folks. Maybe there. Maybe we could do another. We'll do one more and see if we can get an even better result. When I press the button on the photocopier, it starts up. It sounds like surfing in the ocean. It's like getting on a wave and trying to run it down. And I think this looks really nice. I think maybe we could utilise this one. This one's going to be a much nicer one, and there's less voids. So I'm thinking maybe this will be the one we want. But it really does feel like the ocean in some ways. Even though I haven't been to the beach for a very long time. I haven't been swimming for a long time. I do miss it, folks, but I'm feeling lonely without my partner. I don't feel like doing activities like swimming on my own. So that's our first one, and this is the one we're going to use. So I really get lonely, and it really hurts to try and be happy, trying to be happy being by yourself and not feeling like the ocean's the ocean without your partner. It's really lonely and desolate. Just trying to see how this is going to go. So I really, really miss this person. His name is Luigi, and he's really the most beautiful, the most kindest person I've ever known, and it really cuts me up that I can't find him, and I'm trying to get this stuff into the news, into the free to air. You know, the primetime news, 6 o'clock news. That's the one. 6 o'clock news. That's what I'm aiming for, folks. That's where this stuff has to go in order to have an effect. That looks really nice. I do think we've got too much of that green. I did want that black section, but maybe this will be the way it's going to be. Wondering if we can maybe reduce some of that. I don't know how it's going to look, but I get very, very lonely without my partner. I really do, and it really hurts to be on your own all the time and not having someone constantly around you to talk to and to be with, watch movies together and go to restaurants and go picnics. Like, I'm a person who doesn't, when I was young and I used to go on picnics with my family and neighbourhood, I never enjoyed my picnics, or when I went out with other groups, like social groups, I never felt a sense of real enjoyment. But all of a sudden, thinking about Luigi, I even though picnics are something I found really boring and unfun, I actually feel it'd be nice to just grab a blanket and bring some food and go to a picnic park. You know, just to be together and to do things together. And that's how I feel. That's how much I love him. I can do that. It changes me. But doing it on my own or doing it with a social group or it's just not the same as doing it with Luigi. So I just feel something, you know, something special to do with Weege. Weege is special. He is. He's a very beautiful person. I couldn't want for another person, ever. He's the best. He's my only. And that sort of looks nice. And this one here. So let's line these up. Yeah, that's come up looking quite a treat, I think. I think now we can call this demo quits.